Hi friends, today we'll be talking about the working of a turbocharger. So I have drawn the whole circuit of a turbocharger here. So we'll discuss about the components of a turbocharger, the working of the turbocharger and why a turbocharger is used. So let's see all the components. So this, you can see, this is the engine over here. Okay, here we have the turbocharger unit and here we have the intercooler. So these are the three main components involved in the process. So let's talk about why a turbocharger is used in an engine. Most of the modern generation automobiles are coming with a turbocharger in it. It is used to improve or to increase the torque and HP, horsepower of an engine. So with smaller engines to produce more horsepower, a turbocharger is used. It is coming as a standard fitment, or we can install a turbocharger to an engine after the purchase of the vehicle, so that if we need a higher horsepower from the current engine we are having. So how a turbocharger increases the torque and horsepower? Let's talk about that. The turbocharger is capable of producing about 50% more horsepower to a standard engine. So what it actually does is that for more power, what we need is more combustion. If more fuel is burned inside the engine, more power will be produced. So if more fuel need to be burned, we can provide more fuel into the inlet manifold, but it should be assisted with the required amount of air or oxygen inside the inlet manifold. That is 14:1 ratio of air to fuel ratio is required for proper combustion to happen. So what a turbocharger is doing is it gives pressurized more quantity of air into the inlet manifold, so that we can supply more fuel to the engine and more horsepower can be produced. So let's see how actually the turbocharger is doing that. The main components of a turbocharger are the turbine and the compressor wheel. So you can see the engine when it is working, we will be having exhaust coming through here. So this is the exhaust port. So the exhaust will be coming, the exhaust smoke will be coming through here, and it enters the turbocharger. It actually enters the turbocharger turbine unit. So this unit, this casing, we have the turbine installed inside, so it will be coming and hitting the turbine over here. This marked in red is actually our turbine. So the exhaust gas comes and hits the turbine, which resulting in the turbine to spin. So actually the turbocharger is rotating at an RPM of 1 lakh to 1,50,000 revolutions per minute. So that's about 30% more faster than that of an engine. So you can see as the turbine rotates at that speed, it is connected through a shaft towards the compressor wheel. So this will result in the compressor wheel to rotate. So the exhaust gas hitting the turbine, after hitting it, it helps the turbine to rotate and it escapes through this portion. So the exhaust gas is escaping out, it is vented out through the turbocharger, and here it will result in the compressor wheel to rotate. The compressor wheel actually sucks the air, atmospheric air outside, and it compresses it inside. So the compressor actually compresses the air here and it moves through the intercooler to the inlet manifold. So what we are finally getting is that through this exhaust gas, which is resulting in the turbine to rotate, in turn through this shaft, the compressor wheel rotates and the compression of the air, which is sucked from the outside, is being supplied towards the inlet manifold. So we are getting more compressed air into the inlet manifold, which helps us to supply more fuel into the inlet manifold, so that it will be completely burned and more power can be produced. So that's how actually more power is produced in a turbocharger. Actually, in sea level, it is 14.7 psi, pounds per square inch pressure is available. But with the help of a turbocharger, the pressure or the atmospheric pressure which we can make available inside the inlet manifold can go up to 6 to 7 psi more. That is about 21 to 22 psi more pressure can be developed inside here. Okay, so that's how a turbocharger provides more power. Why is an intercooler used is that the density of the air will be reduced when it gets compressed. So it will not expand inside here. So that much power cannot be produced if it is not expanding. To avoid that, the compressed air coming over here, it will be hot. So to cool it and to increase the density of the air, an intercooler is used. So the intercooler reduces the density of the compressed air coming from here and supplies to the inlet manifold, and more fuel is being supplied to the inlet here to the engine, and that result in more production of power. So that's how simply a turbocharger is working. For more details on automobile technology videos, please visit my YouTube channel TechTricksInfo, or for theory and videos you can visit my blog www.techtricksinfo.com. Thank you for visiting.